And with that exchange of javelins, hello everyone! Ellington here, and we are back on the battlefield here on Total War Rome 2. We're actually on a settlement that is not seen very often. We are on the settlement of Cyrene, and we've got ourselves an epic 4v4. I have heard from the guys that this is a really fun one. So this is another Dragon Corps replay, meaning everybody here is a member of the Dragon Corps Discord. And for the defenders, we've got Massilia being commanded by Alpha. We've got Colchis being commanded by Poov. Then over on the right here, we've got Lusitani being commanded by Tityrond. And then finally, for the defenders, we have got Arverni being commanded by Deagles. Now for the attackers, we've got Saba being commanded by Golden Expeer, and we've got Seleucid being commanded by Mr. Thunder. Then we have got ourselves Boii being commanded by Foxus Bat, and finally Bactria all the way over here being commanded by Mexi. As you can see here off the start of the game, we had a Lusitani swordswoman come out and engage the Bactrian hillman over here. And another Bactrian hillman actually coming forward, but Lusitani sending another Lusitani swordswoman out here, so we might actually get a little bit of a double team between these two units here. Now he needs to turn around with that. All right, good job. So a couple of units going out against a couple of units here. Lusitani swordsmen are pretty solid units here for the Iberian faction. Now, Bactrian hillmen, they're pretty cheap, pretty, easy to get rid, or, simple to get rid of. Bactria actually brought his cavalry forward, his general, probably looking to support his unit, but Lusitani said, run away, get out of here. Now, earlier on, I did trim off a little bit of stuff that wasn't really doing anything. This light horse actually did come out of this gate here, but it actually stopped right about here and just ran back in the settlement, which I think was the right call. Seleucid had his Hellenic cataphracts nearby, and I just don't think there was really anywhere that they could have gone to, so I think it was the right call. Now, Colchis needs to be careful. He's got a hillman up top here, but if he's not careful, he might lose that, or at least most of it. Big breaches here. Saba coming in with some desert spears, some desert levy. Over on this side, they're actually already engaged. Some desert spearmen getting pretty beat up by a hillman unit here. I'm assuming that the hillmen have 66 kills. I was assuming that the Saba faced somebody else first, but I guess not. Now, I think this is a good move here. Lusitani pulled his units back towards the gate. I think that's actually a smart move because it basically made it where he could easily pull more units out if he wanted to. He's actually bringing one unit back into the settlement while taking the weaker unit and engaging the hillman again. The issue is he might not be able to, because they might be high enough on this tower to not... Wait a minute. Oh, they're climbing up the tower! What? That's fantastic. Those Lusitani guys climbed up the tower. You can see the masses of Bactria moving forward. The Lusitani swordswomen won't be able to stop the entire Bactria army, so... Saba actually brought Royal Camel Archers, which I thought was kind of interesting. 125 range, 35 missile damage, 100 health, and how much armor? 45 armor, so it's not the greatest armor, but probably better than their regular archer option. The Sabaean archers are not great. You can see, though, more and more troops coming up, but what I don't like here is I don't like that the attackers are not pushing their units forward. You could see that Seleucid has put things forward a little bit, but most of the other attackers' armies are still way in the back here, including all of this stuff sat up behind this wall of towers. Saba's got a couple cav over here, some Desert Heavy Lancers, and Marib Camel Cataphracts. Those Marib Camel Cataphracts are nasty, nasty units. As you can see on this side, a lot of breaches have broke into these walls here. So you can see that the defenders aren't even going to hold them. And I think that's probably the right move here. They're really just kind of giving up to here. But what they're probably going to need to do is probably put a unit there, because I think what they probably want to do is hold this tower. If they can keep control of this tower, then it will assist them in fighting there and there. So I would say, you know, put your defense here and then put another defense there. But in reality, there's no reason to defending all of this up here, because there's so many breaches it'd be pointless. So I think they are making the right call here in defending this spot and then defending this spot. Once again, holding on to that tower. Now, Lusitani, a lot of units coming out for Lusitani. Bactria actually is moving a bunch of stuff over this way. But his units dropped their towers. And Lusitani, well, never mind. Oh yeah, Lusitani, look at this. I was going to say, like, I thought Lusitani was bringing out a bunch, but look at this. A ton of Lusitani units coming out. And one of the issues there is that one of Bactria's main strengths they have against Lusitani, they are currently running all the way to the other side of the field. So we're basically got a bunch of Thorax swords over here and a ton of Lusitani. Well, Lusitani, you're teasing me here. Like, are you going to come out or are you going to stay in? What are we doing? Like, and now look at this. Titty, stop. What are you doing? You're like, go out. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Jeez, man. You're going to say something in the comments and just, like, be a cheeky asshole about it. I know you will. The Hillman unit that was guarding this tower is gone, but an Arverni Celtic Sword took its place, or Celtic Warrior, excuse me, took its place. So Lucas Hillman is going to die. 81 kills on it, though. It's pretty solid. Look at those Celtic Warriors, though. 25 charge bonus. Now they're up to 86 kills. They went in with like 62 or something. Got a bunch of Thorax here. And here's the artillery from Seleucid firing out. They lost 2. Got 2 Lusitani swordswomen still chasing off a bunch of Bactria. Got a bunch of Thorax swords. The Thorax swords are just gonna, I guess, run over here. Bactria actually stopped the rest of his army, kind of in this in-between area. Now this gate, you can only go down like that. You can't come down here. So I actually kind of like this idea, Thorax sword from Massilia, kind of setting up in front of the gate, basically saying, hey, come, you want to get to the gate? You got to come through me. Got a Celtic Warrior up here on the walls. Look like they're probably going to throw some Javies down. Bunch of Hillmen here holding for Colchis. I kind of like Colchis. You know, they're actually a pretty solid unit. Their Colchian nobles are really, really good for a really cheap price. I think Colchian nobles are only like 920 or something, and they're really good. And here comes the horde of Lusitani. Well, I guess half of it's going away. Lusitani doesn't seem to know exactly. Both of these guys, Bactria and Lusitani, seem to not really know exactly what they want to do here. Yeah, I think Massilia really made the smart move in holding on to that light horse. I don't think it was really going to get anything. These Moscow Marauders are really going to have a heyday here cutting through these hillmen. They're exhausted, though. I mean, I guess they had to run a far way or something. But they are very, very tired. Ooh, Artie coming in. Now, to be honest with you, the one thing I do like about archers is that even if an arty goes through and hits, it is not going to do near as much damage as against like standard infantry.
But what I'm kind of surprised by is that Seleucid is not going after this building. Although he may not know that, because Massilia's archer is hidden, so, you know, he doesn't know that there's an archer there, but, you know, if you know there's an archer there, hit that thing with Artie, and it will kill the entire unit. Now, the nice thing about Cyrene is you do have this keep area. You literally have 2 choke points here, and if they want to, there's the gate to attack as well. But other than that, it's a pretty defensible place.
Ready! Forward!
Look at this. Bactria's Gen coming back over this way. Does Lusitani still have ammo is the question. I don't think Bactria wants to chance it. There will be a little bit of back and forth between this part of the battle and that part of the battle. Got Desert Levy and Sword Followers teaming up to take on some Colchian Axemen. It's a good screenshot right there. They are being backed up by Celtic Warriors, a lot of Celtic Warriors. Got Massilian Hoplites over here, which are actually a pretty solid hoplite. I wonder if he brought in Massilian Thorough Spears, which are a slightly better Thorough Spear. There we go. Boei dropping some units up on the walls here. Now, the downside to that is going to be that from this plaza here, they should be able to get range on that wall, so he's probably going to lose quite a bit there. Look at how much death has happened already here. Like, Colchis has lost a lot, Saba's lost a lot. More hillmen from Seleucid coming in. Seems like Seleucid has a lot of low tier. Did he bring, like, a lot of high tier to compensate for that? Some Thorax back here. He's got a bunch of Thorough Spears and Pikes back here. But I really don't see where his money is. Shield Bearer, so he went with a cheap gen. I mean, I guess they could be playing on large funds. That's probably what it is. If anybody in the game is watching the video, I'm pretty sure Titty will be. Let me know, are you guys playing on large funds? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Just not seeing, like, I mean, Lusitani's got pretty few veteran shields, and I didn't really see any Lusitani nobles besides the general. And then his slingers are all, well, he's got a combo of Balearics and Iberian slingers. Bactria's kind of small little force here is going to join the other side. Like this, we don't want to deal with this, man. Bactria and Lusitani don't seem to have any idea what the hell they want to do. I will say this is a really pretty map. I kind of wish that the point was up here, but it's not. The point is down here, and it's kind of sad. Got some Saba Desert Levy now breaking. And then the Sword Follower is going to have a lot of fun getting through the axes. Although I guess the axes are going to be pretty nice to get that AP damage against that heavy armor of the Sword Followers. I think the attackers are really just not going over here. It doesn't seem like they want to attack this side. So it looks like their main focus is going to be down this street and down this street. This is the most, like, direct way towards the keep. You have one road going along like this up the stairs, and then on the other side you have another road going down here and through this gap here. So, a couple options, but that means that if you were to go this way, it's a much longer walk, a much longer way to the point, you know. So, I think that's probably why they're not doing it. Here we go, the full commitment from Lusitani. Finally learning how to commit, Titty. Finally. I'm proud of you, sir. Mimi, you're such a lucky woman. These Balearics are going to be not fun to deal with for Bactria, though. That is the thing here, is that the advantage that Bactria has in the archers is going to be lessened by the fact that now Lusitani can fully bring his Balearic slingers to bear. And that is going to be a huge advantage here. So if Lusitani can get his infantry involved and also use his slingers effectively here, Bactria is going to have a rough day. Look at this, Kolka sending out a citizen cav, and here comes the veteran shield warriors and things like that for Lusitani. But Lusitani looks like he's going to leave his gen in the fortress. Ooh, the arty, you can still hear it coming in. What would really suck would be if the attackers were shooting here and some of the stray shots hit this building and killed it. That would suck for the attacker, or the defenders, I mean. Now oh, right there! Oh, man! Oh, I'm so glad we saw that. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks, Masili. I'm so sorry. So I was actually going to make a comment about the fact that I think they were trying to kill box the attackers, but the downside to killboxing is it leaves the staircase to this building open where your archers were. But now it doesn't matter because that was, I'm sorry, but that was awesome to watch. They also learned their lesson here of trying that kill box. So they tried that kill box here and here, but the issue with that is that the Syrian archers for Seleucid had a great side shot on them. All right, Lusitani's moved up quite a bit. The slingers engaging the archers. Actually had a couple slingers. Looks like they were trying to shoot the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. This is going to be something that will hurt quite a bit Lusitani if they get charged here. Now, if they can get a good javelin volley, that would be really helpful, though. Yeah, Bactria doesn't want to chance the javelin volley. They kind of are a little bit of a stalemate here. Neither of them really seems to want to commit. Over this way, you've got the Royal Camel Archers have moved forward. So you can see that the defenders have kind of set up more like this. But from the other side, that means the Syrian archers were getting really good side shots there. So it could be that they may have to just fall back their defense to here. Very interesting. Camel archers got a couple kills here and there. Syrians seem to be doing really well, getting really good shots. I mean, at the moment, Arverni is pretty much neutralized. Arverni really isn't fighting anything. Colchis and Massilia are taking the brunt here, while Lusitani and Bactria play with each other. Citizen Cab moving around the side here. That's good. He's going to be able to threaten the archers of Bactria, but the Bactrian gen is also here ready to counter.
Withdraw! Warriors, move out!
Oh, but look at the slingers shooting in. See, yeah, Bactria is falling back. He's giving in some room here. So I think Lusitani, I think, is going to continue to push here. Probably not going to push as much on this side here, but I think he's going to continue to put pressure on this flank here of Bactria and maybe try and fold him in. Where did the light horse go? I might need to find out where the light horse went. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, so... I mean... I'm assuming that it went over this direction. Yeah, I am not sure what happened to him. Gonna bet they probably did not get too many kills. Actually got a little bit cap play here from Saba. Desert Heavy Lancers had come in and taken a charge. 41 kills, not too shabby. Also got the Camel Cataphracts and the other Desert Heavy Lancer sitting here. And that Desert Heavy Lancer is still alive as well. 39 out of 80, so a little under half health. Lusitani has engaged on this line. The Thorax Swords are... This one's not doing too well, but the other two are doing fine. Now, we can now wrap through into the flank of the other two and probably eliminate them before the other Thorax Sword can come support. And here you can see Bactria continuing to be pressed by Lusitani. Lusitani is not fun to face in the field, guys. Very, very good field faction. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Kind of surprised that he's not trying to wrap in, or maybe, honestly, I would go pin this down and then continue to wrap around with the other unit. They definitely have the units to do it. But look at this, Seleucid coming to his allies' aid. Got Hellenic Cataphracts moving over. And also the Marib Camel Cataphracts from Saba. Teamwork, teamwork. We got Thorax Swords and Massilian Hoplites engaging against some Thorax Swords and Sword Followers. Over here, I mean, this is starting to get a little sketchy here for the defenders. Arverni finally sending in troops, getting involved in this fight. He's got a Celtic warrior going up against some Thorax Swords along with an Axe warrior from Massilia. But over here you got Axe warriors fighting up against some Moscot Marauders and Sword Followers. Look at this. Bactria's flank is folding. Hellenic Cataphracts coming in though. Now the question is, can the Veteran Shields finish this fight to turn and javelin the Hellenic Cataphracts? Because if not, the Hellenic Cataphracts are about to get a lot of kills. Here we go. And Javelin Volley. Even though they didn't get any kills with that, it is going to get HP damage. Yeah, look at this. I mean, Bactria is winning in a few places, but Lusitani's got a lot over here. The gen for Bactria. Oh, man. 274 kills, so he's been getting a lot of kills with it. But losing a lot at the same time. Hellenic Cataphracts, 28 kills on that first charge. Marib Camel Cataphracts, only 5. And I think he pulled out of that a little too early. I don't think he got the full effect of his charge. Hellenic Cataphracts, they have exhausted their trample ability. So if the Veteran Shield Warriors can get a good back javelin, this would be really helpful for him. I think he's trying, but what he probably needs to do here is stop the order that they have and give a new attack order, and it would probably get a good javelin toss. Oh no, run your slingers. He's trying to get some infantry over here, but the Cav, if they get a good charge, but I don't think they will. They've got a little bit of some buildings kind of in the way. Oh man, look at that. Oh no. A lot of kills there. And here we go. All of the cavalry from Saba coming over as well. Marib Camel Cataphracts at 85 kills, 79 on the Desert Heavy Lancers. Even got the Royal Camel Archers moving over. His general, which is Royal Marib Cavalry, coming over. Melee Cav. I think the Thorax Swords were trying to maybe get some javelins down there.
Make them bleed.
Hellenic Cataphracts, I don't know if they're going to make it out of this.
Fire.
Slingers, I think they might have been trying to run away. But now they're trying to get some good shots here into the cavalry. But to be honest with you, I think this is going to put... they're kind of trading here. Lusitani and Bactria are both pretty much out of this fight. You can see Bactria's got a few units here. Lusitani has a few units at the moment, but I'm not sure how long they're going to last. Baleric's gone. Desert Heavy Lancer's getting some good kills. Rib Cataphracts at 102. Yeah, the Balerics are pretty much gone. Lusitani's surrounded. So I think Lusitani is pretty much out of this, as is Bactria. Well, I don't know, because Bactria actually has units over here, so never mind. It's got 2 Scale Thorax Hoplites, a Small Eastern Spearman, and another Scale Thorax Hoplite. On this, it looks like it's kind of chilled out a little bit. I think most of the attackers and defenders were kind of microing on the other side, obviously besides Massilia and Arverni. But you could see they're kind of settled here, but they are continuing to push on this side. The attacker, or the defenders, can't really do anything about it. The Syrian archers for Seleucid are basically keeping any archers from the defenders out of this fight for now. Although the Syrian archers, I'm pretty sure, are getting low on ammo. A couple of them, I would say at least half. Lusitani actually does still have his general, Lusitani Noble. So if they wanted to, they could maybe send... I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say maybe if Bactria had a couple healthy units, they could send them over here and actually get up on that wall, you know? Oh, man. Nice charge. Good charge there from the Camel Cataphracts. 153 kills now. And Lusitani is pretty much out of the game. He's got his general, but that is about it. What I would probably do is I would probably bring Bactria over here, capture this gate, then bring all of this cavalry into the city. Lusitani is basically going to have to do whatever he can to stop that from happening. I'm actually kind of surprised that Massilia or somebody did not send a few units over to assist in defending this, since Lusitani's out of the game. Or, once again, he's got his gen, but that's it. The general unfortunately cannot protect everything. Figured I'd kind of just take a little bit of a in-depth scan over the battlefield here. Ooh, this doesn't look fun, although the Thurospears are throwing at the Chosen Sword, so that's good. They are getting thrown back at, though. I almost wonder if there could be an idea here for putting pressure on this flank at some point. Wonder. Thunder! Here we go. So Massilia actually had taken his units in and was bringing them around to the other flank here because they were getting a little thin on this side. One thing about that other side is that it actually did kind of take away some of the archers and things like that from this fight. Those royal camel archers were over here being kind of a pest. Now the Chosen Swords for Arverni finally engaged the Thurospear. The Thurospear is going to be able to hold out for a little bit, though. The Swordfaller is actually getting some really nice javelin volleys into the flank of the Chosens. There we go. Axe Warriors moving up. Syrians, I'm not really sure why they're shooting over here. I personally don't see like a great angle or shot. Seems like they're kind of just throwing into or shooting into a combat and shooting straight into the combat too, you know what I mean? So the Royal Camel Archers moved over. Are they like... First I thought they were like burning the gate or something. For fire, yeah, they are. Why? I don't really get why they're doing that. They can get on and capture it. Like, I don't see why Bactry just doesn't come over here and capture the gate. Like, Lusitani, if he really wanted to, could put his general up here, like, on top of the gate to kind of keep it from fully being captured. That would kind of require you to burn it. But at this point, like, they don't really see the Lusitani general, so I don't see why they don't just land on it and take the gate so that the cavalry can all run in, you know? I feel like it's kind of wasting a lot of time. And they're about to, I think, screw themselves because Colchian Noble's moving over. And if those guys come to help out, then it's going to make it far more difficult. Colchian Nobles as well as Lusitani Nobles fighting side by side is not fun. I would not want to do that personally. I'm be honest with you, though. This attack over here is getting, I think, really making some progress here. Scale Thorax Hoplites in, 107 kills. Nicely done. Saba losing some of his guys, though. Moscot Marauders. Artie, they still have artillery shooting into the central plaza. You can see Colchis does have some units moving forward, getting ready to engage. By the way, I don't think I said it, but Happy New Year's, everyone. You know, it's a new year. I said some stuff in a post the other day, kind of just, you know, giving you guys a pat on the back for everybody needs it. You know, the things that we've gone through this year are just, you know, it's been crazy. So I think it's something that well deserved for everybody.
As you say.
You know, that we've really went through a lot this year. And so, well done. We're here in a new year, and I know that changing the date is not going to change everything and make everything better, but the fact of the matter is that we just keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep going on. You know, keep your heads up. You know, and I can't thank you guys in the last year. We've reached 2,857, I think. Hold on, let me look at it. Hold on. Right now, 2,873 subscribers and over 600 people on the Discord. Can you, like, that is nuts, guys. 600 people on the Discord. And honestly, and it's not just, you know, dead weight either. It's people that are involved, you know. People are in the voice chats. We're playing games. We play all sorts of games, not even just Total War. So in the end, that's all of you, and that's why when I talk in these videos, I say we, because in the end, this channel is not me, this channel is all of us. And I cannot thank you guys enough for it. And I know that Joe Onnit and Gorm Mjolnir, the other two backseat generals, they feel the exact same way. You guys are kind of like, just, all right, we get it, yeah, good job. But can we, like, watch the battle now? Colchian Nobles here, and then, like I said, Lusitani Nobles getting on the wall, and they're going to be able to handle these Thorax swords. The best thing the attackers can hope of right now is that they are able to burn this. But to be honest with you, I don't know what they would do after that, because this Colchian Noble is going to be pretty much impossible to get through for the cavalry. So I don't know. This does look really good so far for the attackers. The defenders have put more stuff here, but the attackers continue to gain ground here. Over here, I don't see much progress being made down this street. You can see that a lot of fighting has been done, but as the attackers get further into this plaza, the defenders are swarming them, you know, and keeping them bottled up in this area, and that is really, really doing well for them. Pretty sure the Syrians are pretty much out of ammunition. Looks like for the most part they are. So now the archers for the defenders can finally get involved in this fight. Yeah, I think the attackers realized that this was pointless. So you could see that they are leaving. The attackers' final unit basically broke from the from the Lusitani nobles, which meant that even if they did burn down the gate, they would die from oil. Like, a lot of them would die from oil going through it. So I think that's the smart move, just backing away from that. Now, Seleucid kind of doing something odd here with his pikes. I guess he's trying to trap in these thorax swords in a way and using his pikes, but he's getting shot up pretty bad by the towers. So I'm not 100% sure the point of that. He's honestly, like, I think he's probably going to regret not having those pikes here a little bit later. More units coming in for the attackers, or the defenders. Well, the attackers and the defenders. Got some Moscow Marauders trading out, but got Celtic Warriors and the Scale Thorax Hoplites still involved here. The Sicilian Hoplites are getting chewed up, man. They only have 5 kills, 120 men left in it. 8 kills. They're getting a few now, but man, not doing too hot there. Now this one over here, also 123, but it's at 17 kills. Moscow Marauders using their frenzied charge. And the Axemen should do relatively well at fighting these Scale Thorax Hoplites. Now that, see the Moscow Marauder charged back in, but you saw that the unit just clumped up back behind the Scale Thorax Hoplite. So in reality, they kind of wasted that charge. They didn't really get anything out of it. They have fought tooth and nail for this area. Thorax Swords here from Seleucid, 77 kills. Celtic Warrior coming in to support. And here comes all of the cavalry coming all the way back over. Honestly, they're probably pretty tired now. And look at this poor Thorough Spear, just like,
well, don't know what to do now.
and the Seleucid pikes are going to be gone. Be gone, foul beast! The attackers have quite a bit left, including a bunch of cavalry, though. OEI still has some Oath Sworn. Still got some Celtic Warriors here. All the cavalry. Another Sword Follower. Shield Bearer Gen for Seleucid. A lot of artillery coming in. Oh, that's a great place to fire. That's a really good place to fire, guys. Wonder if they still have ammo. Come on. Fire again.
Fire again. Fire again. Fire again.
Is it bad that you just really want to see a really juicy artillery shot? I think that's what all of us want in our life is juicy artillery shots. I'm pretty sure Lusitani, yeah, Lusitani took his gen away now. 92 kills and only lost 5 men. The Colchian nobles also falling back now because really there's no threat anymore. The cavalry all left, so there's nothing attacking this side. They don't really need to pay attention to it. The Vikes actually defeated the Thorax Sword they were fighting, but they are just getting shot to hell. They're very tired, 17 men left, and they're pretty much losing one every tower shot. So, yeah. Thorough Spear is 151 kills. That is really good for a Thorough Spear. I think that the defenders have kind of taken back the initiative here. I think they really have gained themselves back a lot of ground. if they can get rid of the Scale Thorax Hoplite, I think they will actually regain full control of this tower, allowing them to further defend this position here. But over this way, you got a bunch of like leftover stuff from Seleucid running in, some Thorax swords going in, but you know, a lot of Bowie eyes still sitting back in the back here. And the pike is gone. I don't really get why they did that, but okay. I don't remember who Seleucid was. Seleucid was Mr. Thunder. Mr. Thunder, if you're watching the battle, please let me know. What was your plan? I'm always interested to hear the tactics of people. What would you guys say to... me and a couple other people have discussed this. What would you say of, every once in a while when I do a battle, covering it alongside one of the players from the battle so as to discuss things like the tactics and their thoughts of why they maybe did different things, or why their team did different things. I think that'd be kind of fun. Let me know what you guys would think of that. The Lusitani nobles are all the way over here and now engaging this. Oh, that was a nice shot. They really need to get an arty shot right here, though. If you could get a juicy four artillery shot right there, oh my God, you'd get so many kills. Come on, do it. Do it. Do the roar. There we go. All right, so the Scale Thorax Hoplites are about to break, which will once again give the defenders the full tower control, which further, once again, allows them to continue to hold this position rather than things like this. So they just need this unit to break, which looks like it's pretty close. I think they missed their opportunity for a really nice shot there, but whatever. Oh, and see, now they shoot it. Come on, guys. Killing me, Smalls. And come on, Scale Thorax Hoplite. Just break. Now, this is kind of bad, though, because they cannot break. Okay, never mind. Scratch it. That they need to get over here, like, quick. Though these Gallic Hunters must be out of ammo, I guess, because they're being used to kind of stop that. Oh, nice shot on the Lusitani Noble Gen. He is up to 171 kills, 114 left. Oh, Cavalry moving over here. Oh, this is... Okay, so Cav coming over here. Marib Cavalry hitting the Oathsworn Gen for Arverni here. Got a really good charge, so he's going to go through it, I think. I guess not. Which, honestly, it's probably the right call there. I don't personally think he got the great... Like, he got a really good charge, but I don't think he got enough to go through it, especially for a melee Cav. Maybe if it had been, like, the Marib Camels, that probably would have been a different story. And honestly, like, that did not do much damage to the Oathsworn. He probably should have led off with his camels. Really good shots coming in. Nicely done by Seleucid holding on to some ammunition. But this is not really good. There we go. Got Chosen Swords and Massilian Hoplites moving over. They should help get rid of this push over here next to the tower. Bunch of depleted stuff going into combat here. Sword followers, Syrian archers, even the shield bearer gen from Seleucid moving in. Cavalry maybe trying to come over here and get through the Chosen Swords. I would say that's probably a good place to go. No, I don't think he's going to do it. Desert Heavy Lancers coming in. They're Colchian Nobles, though. That's probably not something you want to get into. Balance power is definitely in favor of the defenders at the moment, but it's pretty close as well. So it's definitely a an even fight right now. Now, if they can defeat this here, then once again, that's going to allow them to further push that. I know I've talked about it already, but you can see they do have the tower fully under control. And the tower is actually shooting all the way over here into that courtyard, which is actually really handy. Celtic bows shooting over here, shooting the Lusitani nobles. Noble trying to get out of there, I'm pretty sure. 267 kills already. Oh, no, not already, but all of a sudden, last time we looked at it, it was not that mighty. You know what I mean?
Let's get running!
I mean, the defenders have the attackers pretty well bottlenecked. They do have a okay push going here, but they've got a lot. The defenders have a lot of troops ready to back that up.
Let's warriors! Move out!
Oh, the Oathsworn Gen of Arverni actually moving this way. Colchian nobles being left here to defend the breach, but Arverni taking his best units away from that spot. Ooh, Celtic warriors getting good javelin volleys into the shield bearer gen for Seleucid. Colchian nobles are going to engage that, so we got a pretty much a hoplite gen versus a hoplite gen. Seleucid gen, 106 men left. Chosen swords now engaged as well.
Strike low! Strike low!
Now the Gallic hunters for Arverni are getting involved. Shooting over here, trying to get rid of the Celtic bows from Boii. If they can get rid of those, then that would be pretty useful. Oathsworn over here from Boii, going up against Colchian nobles. 147s on the Colchian nobles, nice. But this is a pretty fresh Oathsworn for Boii. Seleucid's gen is just kind of way out of position. I'm not really sure why he was here. 48 kills, 94 men left. He'll hold for a little while, but we'll see how long. Did they have anything anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. Look at this. The Lusitani general actually made it out. And I think he's still alive, too. By the way. Let me see. He doesn't have any other units. Maybe this will say... It doesn't say anything about the general being gone. Fender's getting a little low. I'm not really sure why... The Oathsworn gen is all the way over here. Maybe he's trying to work his way all the way like that. But I don't see why he wouldn't have just come down this way. I think they do need him here, though. Both sides are getting pretty low on troops here. The other Oathsworn here, 54 kills for the attacking for Boii. 138 men left. Still got a Desert Heavy Lancer with 274 kills. These Royal Camel Archers really have not done anything. Well, this one's 108 kills, which is pretty, that's okay. Now, this one over here, 29 kills. Ooh, nice volley here from the Celtic Warriors. Shield Bearers still holding on. 77 kills, 68 men left. The really, really nice volleys here from the Gallic Hunters. Getting really good shots into the sides. Yeah, Syrian Archer, 204 kills. There might be a case to be made for the Colchian nobles pushing up this way. Might be too risky, though. Arverni's got a fresh Oathsworn. And then his gen's back here. I'm not really particularly sure why. Like, I think this is Deagle's. He should probably just be moving his general to come assist. Like, I don't really get the point of having that unit back there doing nothing. Maybe you're trying to get another angle here by the camel archers? I don't know. This is not looking great on this side. In Bowie Eye, we can see some switching out here. His general's actually gone. We've got Headhunt, Battle Rhythm, going up against the Colchian Noble and Hoplite Wall. Noble's going to go down, though. Going down, 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 down. 33 kills on the Oathsworn. And then it's just a Celtic Warrior, so if they kind of need to finish this Shield Bearer off. I don't know why following the Oathsworn back, though. Oh, he's going for a charge here. But his charge got screwed up. Not great. Not good. His charge got all messed up by the general. But here comes the Oathsworn from Deagle's, playing Arverni, and a Colchian Noble. The Shield Bearer Gen, man, still hanging on. 110 kills now, so he's gotten some kills. There we go. He's walking. Why are you walking? Moving over. And once that Shield Bearer Gen is gone, they could probably engage there. Sicilian Hoplite General. They're trying, man. Got a Chosen Sword from Arverni coming to assist. There we go. Colchian Noble moving up here. If he can catch this stuff, but I mean, if they get a good charge coming down, they might be able to do some damage there. You can honestly probably consider moving this one too. You're risking the cavalry getting around you, though. Oathsworn 106 kills, 125 men. So Arverni could probably just engage, and I don't know why he doesn't just engage. That's what I would suggest doing. Like, he would win that 125 versus 160, you know? Yeah, Colk has just said no thanks. Charge here from the Royal Marib Cavalry. Charging in on Colchian Nobles. I personally don't think that was enough of a knockdown to, yeah. I was going to say, I don't think I would agree with that unit pulling through. He's got to be careful, too. The Oathsworn Gen for Arverni's just sitting there. Oh, no. And that was the risk. That was the risk, was the cavalry being able to get behind your lines. And they still could. He's got a unit. He could just go right around it. Oh, man, there's some opportunities for this cavalry they're not taking. All right, the nobles here in Hoplite Wall. Ooh, nice javelin volley. See that? Arverni probably needs to go in and take over that fight. This side, though, looks like it's pretty much done. I don't see any other way that the attackers could take this area over here. Defenders still have a couple units in reserve that they can use. Look at this Colgan Nobles just trying to zone out both of the cavalry units. Arty crew now coming in. Once the Arty crew's done, I think you push here. Leftover units moving in from Saba. They're probably going to go down that way. You can see Bowie Eye engaging here. Now the downside is that Arverni's got 2 Oathsworn, a Chosen Sword, so they definitely have stuff to defend here. This Oathsworn's 126 kills, 125 men left. And Desert Levy's going to come in. They still have their Royal Camel Archers. 84 kills. Pretty sure that unit's pretty expensive, though. I don't know why Arverni just doesn't go into this. Like, you don't really need the kill box right now, so, like, I would have just gone in and finished that off. Man, this is close. Both sides are... I mean, it's... It was a very close fight. You know, the attackers, I think, are pretty much out of troops. You can see Balance Power is pretty much entirely in favor of the defenders.
Get running!
Look at all the camels, man. Massilian Hoplite, 125 kills. Bowie Eye is just refusing to go into this. Now he's going in, but
Warriors, move out!
I wouldn't want to go into that spot either, so I don't blame him.
Get forward!
Nice javelin kills. Oh, nice return volley.
Warriors, move out!
That one not quite as much, and that is going to be it. All right. Let's look at some kills here. So, first off, we've got Lusitani being commanded by Titty Rond. 2,031 kills. His infantry, I mean, pretty much did what it needed to do. 267 on the general. The Eagles as Arverni with 2131. Look at the healthy Oathsworn here. And a couple healthy Chosens. 201 on a Celtic Warrior. Hoove as Colchis with 2,334 kills. Bunch of health, or, you know, I mean, 2 healthy Colchian nobles. The others got 184, 109. Archer's doing really, really well. Look at that, 234. Then finally, Massilia Alpha Zero Atom, 1,852. 125 on the Massilian Hoplite. His Celtic Warriors did pretty good there, 184, 183. Look at that, 198 on a Thorax. Now for Seleucid, we have 2,036. These are the attackers now. Mr. Thunder. 117 on the Shield Bearer Gen, 170 on the Hellenic Cataphract. His archer's doing pretty well. And then pretty good kills on his infantry. Then we have Mexi as Bactria with 2,238 kills. 274 on the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. The archer's doing really, really well. And then his infantry, look at that, 247, 234, 185. Then we got Golden Expeer as Saba, 2,161 kills. His Desert Heavy Lancers, 280. Very, very well done. Maria Camel Cataphracts, 206. And look at the Moscow Marauders, 256, 206, 220. Then finally, Foxus Bat as Bowie Eye with 1,953 kills. Couple healthy units. His Sword Follower's doing very, very well. His Oathsworn really didn't get any into combat. 154 on this one. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you back. And don't forget to check the description. That's where you will find the link for the Dragon Core Discord if you want to get involved in the battles. That's also where you can post replays of battles you have done. And that's also going to give you the links to like my Patreon, to my merch store, things like that. But yeah, check it all out, and we will see you guys next time.